What's up, everybody? It's the Tebits back with some more Star Wars The Old Republic. So today we should be finishing up the story quest on the planet Hoth. I believe we are actually going to confront both the Imperials and the White Maw pirates to retrieve the technical readouts for the Emperor's Citadel that's in orbit around the planet of Dromund Kaas. Sergeant Rusk has gone after the White Maw pirates. We are going to be attacking the Imperials. I'm kind of hoping that Rusk hasn't gotten himself into a little bit more trouble than he was planning on. If you remember from the last episode, he was going to be facing some Gendai, who are the leaders of the White Maw pirates, and Gendai are notoriously difficult to permanently hurt. So we'll see if he needs our help with that. We're going to go ahead and target the Imperials first, like I said, so let's jump on in. And here we are at Outpost Zarek. This is where we signed out last time. We are not too far away from the spaceship graveyard, and the dreadnought that we're looking for that contains the White Maw base and the Imperial attack that's currently going on is right around this same area. So let's go ahead and leave the outpost. We'll hop on our speeder, because it's going to take a bit to get there otherwise. So we're over here at Outpost Zarek, and our destination is all the way over here at the far side of the map. We should be able to get there in a couple of minutes, so let's go ahead and get this journey started. And here we are in the shadow of the Star of Coruscant. This is the dreadnought that we were looking for. We are going to be entering the fore section of the ship and hunting down the Imperial commander. Yesterday I called these guys the White Scars. I've been reading a lot of Warhammer 40k related stuff lately, so it was a simple mistake on my part. I hear a datacron. You can hear that slight chiming sound. That's a datacron somewhere in here. And I wonder where. There it is. You can see the datacron glow up here. There's got to be a way up onto this higher catwalk. Let's see if I can figure this out. Oh, okay. There's a really easy way up there, actually. I wonder if Doc's going to be able to take him down on his own. Looks like he's doing a good job, actually. This guy's still focused on me. Sometimes I just find shoving enemies off of high platforms fun. But it doesn't really do me any good, because after the combat was over, he just kind of flashed right back up here. Now, in order to get up there, I'm going to have to jump on and ride some of these cargo boxes. So, let's see how I have to get up here. Because that's too high to jump on its own. And I'm stuck. So if you get stuck, in chat, type /stuck. And it pops you right out. Let me show how to get up to where I need to be. I need to be on this box here in order to get onto this box and start the platforming over to the actual area that I need to go. So we get up on this little forklift, hop to here. There's a little crate here that you use to get high enough to jump over here. Then you hop up on these crates to the top here. Oh, sorry about the camera. Down to this box, over to this ledge on the wall, to this ledge. Take this around kind of carefully because I don't want to fall off. And this is the box that we need to be on. Eventually this will come back over to where we are. It's just going to take a couple of minutes because it is moving incredibly slowly. So I will see everybody when we get to here and are going to retrieve the datacron. Oh, it looks like there's a chest of some sort up here too. So there'll be some items up there. Probably nothing that we can use, but it's good to check it out nonetheless. Hey everybody, welcome back. We have ridden the box all the way across this giant cargo hold. If I miss this jump, I'm not going to do this again. I will come back at a later time if I really feel like I need to get this datacron. I just figured, you know, I'm here, I may as well go for it. This isn't moving fast enough where I'm afraid that I'm going to miss the jump. I'm just, you know, if I mess up at all, I'm not going to waste the time that it would take to go all the way back, fight that guy again, wait for this to come all the way across, and then ride it all the way back again. Alright, we are on the second set of boxes that we have to jump to. Now I have to wait for this one to come back. So, I'll see you in a few minutes. Ooh, I almost messed up that jump. Now the world's slowest cargo lift is going to travel over to the other side. It's my little Tauntaun pet that you keep hearing making those noises. He doesn't help me in combat. He's just kind of there as a cosmetic thing. With this container lowering down, it's going to actually create the extra space that I need to make the jump, because normally I wouldn't be able to make the jump between these two containers. It's too far of a distance if they were on the same height or the same level. But that one being just that much lower is going to actually make the difference. Let me line myself up with the largest area. And even then, it's actually kind of a close thing. You could see that I almost missed it. I don't think I've ever gotten this datacron before, so I should get the benefit for it. That's a pretty good improvement there. Mastery is what directly impacts your ability to do damage and the effectiveness of any of your special abilities. Let's see what's in the chest. We got a new jacket. That's not going to be something that I use. But what I can do is give this coat to Doc, because it is definitely better than what he's got on. Now, companions don't gain statistical bonuses, so this is purely cosmetic for him, but it looks better in my opinion than his normal jacket. Now back to our main part of the quest. That took quite a little bit of investment and time to get over into that area, to get that datacron. Let's just head right on into my section of the ship.
Need a medic.
And here are the Imperials that we were targeting. Okay, so we've got some Emperor's guards and Imperial guards, both in this section of the ship. That's part of our bonus quest. Here's our first member of the Emperor's Guards. These guys are going to be specially trained and are going to actually be effective against Jedi. There was the bonus mission completed. Here is Guardsman Lassica. I believe he may be our actual commander that we're trying to track down.
I hoped you would come. Our prior meeting terminated unsatisfactorily. Surrender, and you will be treated well. Resist, and, well, you know the rest.
My fellow Jedi is taking the technical readouts you came here for. Even if I die, you still lose.
If I die, I consider that a loss. Just saying.
Your friend will not leave this dreadnought alive. I gave you a fair chance, and you refused it. Men, kill this Jedi.
Help!
So, Doc is not a huge fan of us being selfless. You can see when we told Guardsman Lassica that even if we died, you know, he still lost. Doc didn't really like that. He doesn't like us being too selfless. See who's calling us?
I did it. I secured the technical readouts of the Emperor's fortress. They contain schematics of its entire defense grid. Between this and the cloaking device prototype we recovered on Balmora, we have everything we need to capture the Emperor.
Heard anything from Rusk? How did his squad make out?
The sergeant is alive. The rest of his squad? I'm not sure. Meet me at the main Republic base. Leha Naraz out.
Alright, let's select our reward. We are now level 54. Still quite a bit of ways from our maximum level cap. And let's travel back to the main Republic base. I believe that is Auric base. I think we're going to pick Rusk up as a companion here. Now that his squad's been decimated, we'll probably pick him up as a permanent companion. Doc complaining about the frozen wasteland that is known as Hoth. Let's quickly take care of some
suppliers. Only the best sold here.
basic maintenance. We'll sell all of our junk. Doc's old shirt can go, that can go, and that can go. That would be nice. I don't know how to get the Tauntaun domestication data, though. I'll have to look that up.
Feel free to browse.
I wouldn't mind having a Tauntaun for a mount. We'll figure that out at a different time. Maybe with even a different character. Let's see, looks like we learned some new skills.
With someone talented.
Saber Reflect. Reflects all direct single target ranged force and tech attacks back at the attacker for 3 seconds. That's actually pretty good. That is actually pretty good. It's another defensive ability. So it'll come down here. And I don't think there's going to be really anything else for us to learn as far as actual skills go. Everything else is going to be picked up through our combat proficiencies. Here is Leha and Sergeant Rusk.
It's a wonder all your men survived such an enemy. How did you defeat the Gendai?
Superior tactics, and a dozen thermal detonators. If that Gendai's still alive, I guarantee it wishes it wasn't.
We couldn't have done this without you and your men.
Your service has been exemplary, Sergeant. You and your men brought the Republic a great victory.
The heroes of Hoth. I finally get to meet you in person.
General Crane, been a while.
Hard to believe you and I started in the same squad. Still a ground pounder, huh?
Wouldn't have it any other way. It's honest work, sir.
I didn't realize you and the General were comrades.
We had some short-lived adventures back during the war.
You can hardly tell that left leg isn't real, sir. The medtechs did good work.
The 88th Armor Battalion is on its way. The 301st Infantry is being rotated back to Coruscant. I can't waste a soldier like Rusk on shore leave, so I'm assigning him to you.
For how long, sir?
Until the Sith Empire is defeated.
The Sergeant has served us well. We'll gladly take him.
The transfer is effective immediately. Good luck.
My shuttle is small. There's hardly enough room for myself and the meaties. Perhaps Sergeant Rusk should travel with you.
Be honored to. Look forward to learning from a superior warrior.
Excellent. I will deliver these technical readouts to Master Braga. You should contact him as well. May the Force be with you, my friends.
Sergeant, we're going to have to get you some better armor.
I'll requisition my gear and meet you at your ship.
I still have business here. You should come with me.
Fine by me. I'm ready to thaw out.
I'll just have my gear delivered to your ship then. Lead on, Master Jedi.
Okay, so Rusk uses an assault cannon. That's that giant weapon that he's got there. So, I'm carrying around a sniper rifle, or a long blaster rifle, that nobody in my squad looks like they're going to be able to use. We may as well sell that when I get the chance.
Welcome. Got a full stock and permission to sell.
Yeah, this here, the Circuit Core Battle Blaster. This requires blaster rifle, and nobody that I have as a companion uses a blaster rifle. So we'll go ahead and get rid of that.
I'm back in one piece.
And now we need to find the shuttle. It's all the way over here. Okay. So we need to contact Master Braga and see where we need to go next. We'll take the shuttle directly to my ship. And use the holoterminal to contact Master Braga.
Welcome back, Master. If you detect the aroma of Alderaanian nectar, I programmed the air circulators to simulate it. Enjoy.
I like the random things that your droid says whenever you leave or whenever you come back to your ship. What are these? I don't think I've ever clicked on these before.
Greetings. This is Bengal Moore. The Council permitted me to send you this message. I needed to say some things. I owe you a debt. No, more than that. I owe you my life. You saved me. When I think of the dark things I did here on Tython, I fell so far. My greatest regret is that I never apologized to Master Orgus before he died. He was a good teacher. I miss him. The Masters tell me I'm making excellent progress. My connection to the light side grows every day. I hope to repay the gift you've given me somehow. May the Force be with you.
So all the way back in one of my very first episodes, we faced off against Bengal Moore. He was a Padawan learner who had fallen under sway of the dark side way back when on Tython, and he was actually responsible for some of the bad things that we put a stop to back there. I can't remember exactly what the situation was. I think he was actually controlling the Flesh Raiders and sending them to fight against the Jedi. But the Council has given him another chance, and he actually looks like he's progressing in his training. Let's see what the second message is.
Hello again. It's Bengal Moore. I hope you'll forgive me for sending another message. The Masters say talking about my feelings is good. Whether or not you watch these recordings, making them fills me with peace. I think I prefer talking to you, because you saw me at my worst. You understand better than anyone what I became. I remember the rage I felt when you killed my student, Kalev. He was the only true friend I had back then. I see now that his death was my fault. I led him to the dark side and forced you to kill him. That's a hard thing to live with, but I have to try. I owe you that.
I wonder if we'll get any more messages from Bengal Moore. I had never experienced anything like that with any of the other class quests that I've ever done. So let's go ahead and use the holoterminal to contact Master Braga now.
Master Braga, Miha Nerez is on her way with the technical readouts to the Emperor's fortress.
I knew you two would be unstoppable together.
I'm not sure what to make of her notions about droids using the Force.
Nor do I. Then again, great advances in knowledge often come after a leap of faith. Your successes on Hoth and Balmora have been nothing short of extraordinary. Our plan to capture the Emperor is already taking shape. Come back to Tython, my friend. We'll discuss the particulars here. Master Braga out.
And I think, yeah, this is another experience boost that we got here as a reward. Okay, so our next port of call will be back to Tython. We will be finalizing some plans to assault the Emperor's stronghold. That will be for next time, however. So we'll go ahead and log out. It was nice to find out that Sergeant Rusk's squad survived his assault on the White Maw Pirates and the Gendai and their Gendai leaders as well. I was afraid that, Rusk was going to be the only survivor. But Sergeant Rusk is now our permanent companion. He is a Republic commando who uses an assault cannon in battle. We've got some better armor for him, something that'll look a little bit nicer than the old stuff that he's currently got on. Next time we will be heading back to Tython to finalize some plans with Master Braga. We've probably got 1 or 2 more destinations to go to before we actually do the final assault on the Sith Emperor's bastion. I believe we still have to visit the planets Belsavis and Corellia. So one of our next destinations is probably going to be one of those 2 planets before we do our final push onto Dromund Kaas and trying to capture the Sith Emperor himself. So this is where I'm going to leave it today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and hit that like button for me. You can leave a comment if you'd want. I'd love to hear some feedback from you guys. Also, feel free to subscribe. I do a couple of videos each week. I'm really looking forward to finishing up with Farseer here. His story is getting better and better the longer I play it. I'll be back with him probably next Monday. It's going to be a couple of days before I get a chance to record again. But join me on Sunday for another installment of Sith Empire Sunday. We'll be taking one of my characters in through some more flashpoints. Maybe we'll see what the current weekly activity is before deciding whether or not we do some more flashpoints. If it's something fun like bounty hunting, might pick up some bounty contracts and go take care of those. Thanks for sticking with me, everybody, and until next time, may the Force be with you.